the culture that I've tried to bring to my brokerage is really the culture that I brought to my clients. And it's about communication, it's about professionalism, it's about the ability to learn, grow, and be better today than I was yesterday. And what I've always tried to do with my clients is learn from each and every one of them. Take good, bad, and all feedback that I can get along the way and transform that into something better that I had than the product I had the month before, the week before, the day before. So what we're trying to do is to build this brokerage on the same premise for what I built my business on. And the goal there is to have a group of agents. Right now it's currently 65 agents, but have this group of agents that provide professional services, provide great customer service, and really provide the ability for their buyers and sellers to achieve their real estate goals at the same level across the board. So it's that uniformity, right? But in addition to that professionalism, it's the ability to have fun while doing it and the ability to give our clients the best experience they possibly can.
Getting to know my new clients and building that initial relationship is super important to me. Once listening and discovering their needs, we best suit the right path for them. I love working with first-time home buyers. There is nothing like the initial excitement of purchasing your first home. It is a huge accomplishment and I love being a part of that. Our team of experienced professionals will be there every step of the way to answer any questions, relieve any stress, and to help you find your dream home. It is not about the transaction, but better yet, forming strong and valuable relationships with our clients. Buying your first home can be very intimidating. There are a lot of different moving parts that come along with the process. The first question usually asked is, where do I start? The first step is getting you pre-approved with one of our preferred lenders. After going through that initial process, they will better guide you in the right direction that best suits your needs.
Real estate is so exciting. It's something new every single day. I get to meet new clients, new people. I love socializing, that's just in me. So it doesn't feel like a job to me, real estate. It feels like me going out meeting new people every day and being able to do what I love. I love working with military families because it's relatable for me. We all know what each other has gone through. On the civilian side, it's a little bit different. When you're in the military, we all went through boot camp. We all went to tech training. We all understand the core values that all four branches have. They're all the same. Veterans and I usually get along really well. They're always making jokes on me that I was in the Air Force, and they're usually some other branch that they think is big and bad. So it's fun to joke around while we're looking for houses. I think there's a mutual respect there. We both respect one another, that we've been in these branches and what we went through. So recently one of my clients called me up and she went through a devastating situation, and I pick up the phone and she says, "Katie, I just want to tell you thank you. You're more than just my real estate agent, you're my friend." And that's exactly why I get up and do what I do every single day. That makes it all worth it.
My mother's my superhero. Seeing a single Latina woman raise 4 children, 3 failed marriages on the government assistant, and able to push through all that and able to obtain home ownership, that's impressive. And determination. And that carried over to me, an experience that I had. And I remember she sat me down on the table and she said, "Mi hijo, te quiero dar un consejo." In other words, I'm gonna give you the advice, right? And that was, she remembers that I was trying to save up to buy a vehicle during that time. And she says, "You could either buy your car, but I would advise you to purchase a home." And when she said that, her words of all the emotion, all the struggles that she went through came all together, and it just like transmuted over to me, right? It gave me like this force, right? And it just hit me at the moment. The way we position ourselves is sort of the missionary side of things. A missionary, what do, right? They cultivate, they motivate, they bring the community together, and they empower them to do something good, creates an experience for them, right? And puts the person first before oneself. And that's what we represent as a team. We represent that, and we don't just want to hand over the keys. We want to create an experience that will last you a lifetime. You know, whether you're that single Latina woman that's looking for home ownership or a couple that's looking to purchase a home, we understand the buying process. We understand the selling process. We've been there, and we can help you. We can help you, guide you through those steps.
That legacy brand is something that's important, and I think it resonates with folks as baby boomers, and I think you're starting to see it resonate again with younger millennials, because the branding and marketing that we're doing is really taking precedence, and it's really becoming at the forefront of the real estate community.
From beginning to end, he just treated us like we were his only clients, and I really loved that and respected that about him. And he would always follow up on a daily basis to, check in to see how the process was going. And I couldn't have asked for a better real estate agent, a better process. It was just, everything just fell in line. And so I think with even getting, the loan approval and inspection and everything that comes along with buying a house, Kyle was in it the whole way.
So I actually got started in real estate for myself. At the time I was working in banking, and I decided that I wanted to stop purchasing investment properties for long-term retirement plan for myself. But then I had a friend reach out to me and say, "Hey Dave, I'm looking to purchase a multifamily property." And I kept him involved in every stage of the process. If the listing agent called me with something, I called my friend and relayed the message. So from start to finish, he was kept in the loop throughout the whole transaction. After closing on the property, he said to me, "Dave, I really appreciate this. I feel like you did something that really is going to help my long-term, growth financially, something that's going to help me and my family down the road. Thank you so much." And he told me that he really felt like he learned a lot about the process of purchasing a multifamily. When he started, he knew absolutely zero, and he said he felt like he could have purchased the next one on his own if he had to. He said he wouldn't, he would still use a real estate agent going forward, but he felt like he learned a lot.
I wanted to join his team as soon as I had the opportunity, because he makes a dramatic difference in people's lives, and that's what I'm looking for. So that's why I joined this team, and that's what I respect the most about him, is how he makes a difference in people's lives. You said there's two types of people in the real estate world. There's complicators and problem solvers, and I try to be the problem solver. I just take his word every day, his advice, I follow him and try to do my best and just put the client first.
So we've grown from 1 to 5 brokerages in a 3-month period. In addition to that, I've been brought in to be a coach amongst all real estate agents throughout the country. So really taking what I've learned the last 9 years and putting it to work out there for other agents. I love the ability to have a really strong brand behind me, but I also love the fact that I can run the brokerage the way I want. And I don't have these handcuffs, or I don't have these ceilings on me that's gonna force me to do things a certain way. So it's a beautiful match. It's a match of brand, it's a match of service, and we call it relentlessness. And our relentlessness really and truly is to find our clients on the buy side the best possible house for them, and on the sell side, the best buyer and the best price for them to sell their home. If you like the messages that you heard on this video and it was something that resonates well with you, click on the link below, fill out your information, and one of our staff members will be in touch with you shortly.